109 overall, Dominque Wilkins, 1985, the Human Highlight Reel, Halloween 2020 Master. He is 6 feet 7 inches high. He gives active boost, +4 dunk to small forward, and bench boost, +4 dunk to small forward. Inside scoring 104, rebounding 100, outside scoring 98, dunking 109. One of his best stats: layup 103, mid-range shot 105, three-point shot 94. And these are the other stats. And then we're going to do some gameplay with the card. I have Atlanta Hawks jerseys. In Atlanta Hawks court. And we're going to do some gameplay with this card. Right here. Get to a gameplay. Thank you for anybody who just came. I actually got this card yesterday. But I did a gameplay live stream yesterday of Mass Kyrie Irving, Boston Celtic player. So I'm going to also go on YouTube. Thank you for coming. Appreciate the support. Let's move that on top. Right there. Tonight, been kind of so the game is kind of slow for me tonight. I actually tried to live stream earlier, but it did not work. So I'm trying to get into this game. And we get into the game. So I'm going to also go on my computer, try to change my thumbnail. But we're going to give the ball to Dominque Wilkins so he could score the game. Jared Culver with the ball. Misses that shot. And then we're going to try to give the ball to Dominque Wilkins. Try to dunk. Slam dunk. But we get blocked right there. He stands in my way, my opponent. Let's see if we get a shot. Nope. We missed that shot. A little laggy. But we're going to autoplay that. But as long as it works, I'm good with that. Thank you for coming. Right now it's 11:16 p.m. in my state. So I appreciate the support. You came. We get a steal. It's very laggy. But we get a steal right there. Let's give the ball to Dominque Wilkins. Let's find him. It's good for me, you know. We're going to autoplay that. It's a little laggy, unfortunately. A little bit of lag, but we're all good, you know. We're just trying to do some gameplay right there. So I changed it. Hopefully it looks a lot better. Very laggy tonight, though, unfortunately. As long as it doesn't stop, I'm good. A lot of people already got this card. I understand. I don't know why it's so laggy tonight, but it's very, very laggy. Okay, now the lag is gone. Why it is so laggy. And we get our first, we get close game. Waited 2 hours to play the game, so I don't know why it's still laggy. I'll try logging back into the game. Try to log back into the game, try to play the game. So, just wait a few seconds to play the game. 21. Alright, so try and get back into the game. I'm very disappointed, of course, but that's kind of how it is. Sometimes, you know, sometimes live streams you get a lag, and then sometimes you don't. I'm happy that yesterday it went pretty well. So I'm happy about that, of course. I'll type something on my phone since we're waiting here. It's a good sign, though, that we get back into the game. So that's a good sign, of course. A little bit of waiting, so obviously I do not like when we have to wait, but I understand it as well. I understand the waiting. right there. So, okay. Thank you for anybody that came. I appreciate it. Thank you for anybody that came. Phones were very laggy. Maybe it's the internet or something like that. It's right now 11:20 p.m. 11:20 p.m. So it's very late in my state. So try to get back into the game. Of course, I don't like it when my live stream ends, because, there's people. I think we wasted some stamina as well by doing that. Okay, let's just play this event right here. Try to get back into the game. So, we're going to play some of the events. Try to play some of the events right there. It's all good though. So in this game, we're trying to get 1 assist. So let's still autoplay a little bit. And then we have Atlanta Hawks jerseys still. And we actually have Atlanta Hawks court. So pretty cool. Pretty good. Okay, so you have that. And then you have, let's try Dominique. Number 21, Mr. Dominique Wilkins. Let's see right there. That's that slam dunk right there. Let's autoplay that. The other stuff. Let's autoplay that. So it's all good. Garnett with a shot. So now it's perfect right now. Unfortunately, there's a lag. Otherwise, I would just play this event. Try to slam dunk again. 1 assist we're trying to do, but we're going to just slam dunk in this game. Slam dunk. Dominique Wilkins. And then you see my emoji. I actually use a film roll because he's the human highlight reel. Dominique Wilkins. Now, 3-point shot makes that shot too. Unstoppable. I'm also very close to that right there. John Morant with a dunk. Another Atlanta Hawk legend, Dikembe Mutombo, number 55. Now let's give it to Dominique. Oh, we get the ball stolen. Let's give it to Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight reel. One of the greatest dunk. Oh, we get a shot clock violation. Wasn't paying attention. These events actually give us shot clock violations. Interesting. Of course, I do not like it when I have to log off the game because if I get logged off the game, people later will not watch. So, Dominique Wilkins right now is actually 60 years old. He was born in the year 1960. He was born in Paris, France. I actually never knew that. This is his middle name. His real first name is actually Jacques. Or Jacques. It's French. Interesting. I never knew that. I know that later on in his career, after playing the NBA when he got older, he did play in the EuroLeague. And I think he played for a French team. So that might be the reason why. So his first name is Jacques. Jacqueus. And his middle name is Dominique, and his last name is Wilkins. Try to get a layup shot right there. Nice. He's a 9-time All-Star from 1986 to 1994. So pretty awesome. 9-time All-Star. And he's won 2 MVP. I believe 1 dunk contest he won he defeated Michael Jordan and won the dunk contest. I was just looking. Oh, okay. So he did not play for any French team. He did play in the EuroLeague for a Greece team. Hawk played there later on in the 2000s, and that was Josh Childress. Josh Childress is also from California, so I know him pretty well. Dominique Wilkins, number 21. What's his number with the Atlanta Hawks? So he was drafted in the 1982 NBA draft by the Atlanta Hawks with the 3rd overall pick. Now, something very interesting about the 1982 NBA draft is that in that draft, okay, we try playing our game. If you look at the 1982 draft, playing our game right there. The 1982 NBA draft, the 1st overall pick was James Worthy. In the 80s, that was called Showtime. Well, you think about it, Lakers could have drafted Dominique Wilkins. They could have drafted Dominique Wilkins. So just think about the Lakers in the 80s with Magic Johnson running point guard and passing the ball. With his amazing passes, his magic passes, and passing the ball. His incredible dunks. That would have been pretty amazing. So Dominique Wilkins could have been a Laker in the 80s during Showtime. And that definitely would have been Showtime with Dominique in the mix. Along with Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the captain. So when I've seen that draft, it was like, when I first saw this draft selections, I'm like, wow, you could have drafted Dominique Wilkins. He could have been a Laker. Well, obviously, James Worthy was also a very good player. And they're both small forwards, too, James Worthy and Dominique Wilkins. Now, the Los Angeles Clippers had the 2nd overall pick. It actually weren't the Los Angeles Clippers at the time. In the 80s, they were the San Diego Clippers. And the San Diego Clippers selected with the number 2 overall pick, Terry Cummings. So, obviously, Terry Cummings was not as good as Dominique Wilkins. So, the San Diego Clippers made a mistake there. But Terry Cummings was still a pretty good player. 2-time All-Star in 1985 and 1989. So, Terry Cummings, but he's lesser known. So he definitely should have drafted Dominique Wilkins. The 3-point shot right there. Make that shot. We're making everything. It was a nice mid-range shot. He stepped on the line. Also in the 1982 NBA draft, there was also some of the other notable players. With the 11th overall pick, the Portland Trailblazers select Fat Lever. And then with the 13th overall pick, the New Jersey Nets select Sleepy Floyd. And then the Detroit Pistons with the 18th overall pick select Ricky Pierce. So there's some nice solid role players in this draft. But 2 best players were Dominique Wilkins and James Worthy. I remember later on in James Worthy's career, he actually got injured. Could have played longer. But his career was cut short. James Worthy. Let's play some other games right here. Let's get into a game right here. So I already said Dominique Wilkins was a 9-time NBA All-Star. And Dominique Wilkins was 9-time NBA All-Star. James Worthy was also a very good player in his own right. He was a 7-time NBA All-Star. They're both small forwards, so they're both really good. Both really good choices in the draft. And, of course, James Worthy. Let's go right here. Dominique. Now, Dominique Wilkins, he's never won a championship, though, with the Atlanta Hawks. And of course, James Worthy's won 3 NBA championships with Magic Johnson and Kareem. But if Dominique Wilkins, if the Lakers drafted Dominique Wilkins, obviously he would have won those championships. Oh, another interesting thing about Dominique Wilkins was the third overall pick. He was actually drafted by the Utah Jazz. He was drafted by Utah Jazz, but I think Dominique Wilkins demanded a trade, and he got traded to Atlanta Hawks. So that's quite interesting to know. What would have happened if Dominique Wilkins stayed with the Utah Jazz? And I think at the time, I'm not sure if he would also. Utah Jazz are a very loyal team. He probably would have also played with Karl Malone, John Stockton. So imagine the championships they might have won. They might have competed against Michael Jordan for those championships. That's certainly possible. That's certainly possible. I'm kind of a little bit disappointed that the live stream stopped in the beginning, because right now it's actually doing really well. So we have two Hall of Famers in the 1982 NBA draft, Dominique Wilkins and James Worthy. Now Dominique Wilkins, he played his best basketball with the Atlanta Hawks, of course. He played for Atlanta Hawks from 1982 to 1994. Then he got a little bit older, of course. I believe he also had an injury, although I'm quite young to really remember too much about Dominique Wilkins. But in 1994, he plays for Los Angeles Clippers. In 1994-1995, he plays for the Boston Celtics. For only a little bit, he bounced around from multiple teams. And then 1995-1996, he plays for a Greece team. He goes overseas to play in the EuroLeague with the Greece Panathinaikos. And Panathinaikos is one of the top Greece teams. And then 1996-1997, he plays for San Antonio Spurs. Nice slam dunk right there, Dominique Wilkins. Then in 1997-1998, he plays for an Italian team in Bologna, Italy. Fortino Bologna. Right now, we're Atlanta Hawks versus Atlanta Hawks. So pretty cool. Awesome that we got this card. It's a Halloween card. Halloween Master 2020. In the NBA. Dominique Wilkins. Dominique Wilkins plays for the Orlando Magic. So in 1999, he retires after playing one more season with the Orlando Magic. So it says on his Wikipedia page that Dominique Wilkins, he was born in Paris because his father was stationed there as an airman in the U.S. Armed Force. And then Wilkins, he moved to many places. He lived in Dallas and then Baltimore before settling in Washington, North Carolina. And then he attended Washington High School, which is in North Carolina. And he obviously was a great high school player. Very great high school basketball player. No surprise there. And then he also played in the McDonald's All-American game. So back then they still had an All-American game. So he he stayed in his home state. Actually, for college, he went to the University of Georgia. But he stayed in the South. Right? Hometown university. So, of course, the Hawks are definitely going to want to draft him. Definitely want to draft him. After he played, he's a college star at the University of Georgia. I didn't really know that because I'm a little bit too young to know athletic, more talented physically than today's NBA, than players back then in the 90s and 80s. But those people should definitely look at YouTube videos, highlights of Dominique Wilkins, a human highlight reel, because Dominique Wilkins was an amazing player. And some of his dunks were just Incredible dunks. Some of his dunks right there. So you got Dominique slam dunk right there. Slam dunk. Let's look at his career. So his whole career, he averaged 24.8 points a game. Pretty awesome, right? 24.8 his whole career. He had amazing. And started 3 of them. Averaged 15.1 points in the All-Star game. Pretty amazing. And then he made the playoffs multiple times. I know one game he battled with Larry Bird and scored multiple points in that game. So that's one of the classic games he's been involved in. Unfortunately, he was never able to win a championship. He definitely deserves an NBA championship. But he was amazing. A beast in the East, for sure. Maybe the younger kids do not know who he is. Even I'm a little bit too young to remember. I wasn't alive at the time, but amazing player. And the EuroLeague, that Greece team, Panathinaikos or something like that, he averaged 20.1 points a game. So an older Dominique Wilkins was still dominating. And then in Italy, Fortuna Bologna, he averaged 17.9 points a game. So pretty dominant player right there, Dominique Wilkins. And again, he's won 2 slam dunk contests. Yes, I looked up it was Game 7 of the Atlanta Hawks versus the Boston Celtics in 1988, and he scored 47 points. The Hawks lost 118-116. That was against the Boston Celtics, of course, right? The great Boston Celtics with Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and the Chief Parrish, Robert Parrish. So no shame in losing to that team. So anybody that says players back then were old or not athletic, you should look up highlights of Dominique Wilkins. Mr. Geobig, hi. Thank you for coming. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing? I got the Dominique Wilkins. Well, 9 overall. I'm doing gameplay with Dominique. Very sad to say, but I think I saw NBA gameplay. He has quit making videos and quit YouTube. So sad to hear that. I think he's your friend in real life. Yes, I'm very sad to see him go as well. He's a very good person. Very sad. But he's probably going to concentrate on something that he likes to do now. He's interested in other stuff. So I'm happy that he's doing what he wants to do, you know. Probably has a lot of school he has to work on, school to study for, and I told him to play NBA 2K21. That's a very popular game, and maybe make videos about it. So he might make videos one day again when he has more of a break. So what's up? I'm good. Just live streaming. I've been playing this game mostly. How are you doing? It's very late in your state, Oklahoma. I haven't played the game in a while, but I should try to play the game some more. Among Us. A very popular game. You still playing NBA Live Mobile, Mr. Geopig? Are you still playing that game? This game, I mean. It's a lot of grinding. I actually asked NBA gameplay, is he still gonna play NBA Live Mobile or 2K Mobile? He said he's going to still play the game though. So it's a hard grind to get these cards, but I got the Dominique Wilkins on Halloween night. I kind of waited to do gameplay as it did the Kyrie Irving on Halloween. So this is the gameplay. I got Atlanta Hawks jerseys in the 80s. A great dunker. Dominique Wilkins, number 21. Let's try to see. There's the dunk right there. Slam dunk. Or the Atlanta Hawks with black jerseys. And a little bit red, a little bit yellow. And my opponent, the Atlanta Hawks. Also, with the white jerseys. A little bit red, a little bit yellow. You see my weekend Halloween player on this account, which is my main account. I got the Blade, Manu Ginobili from Argentina. And we got slam dunk, Dominique Wilkins. Slam dunk right there. Dominique dunks are incredible. Incredible dunks right there. So the Halloween promo almost over. A couple days left. And then there should be another promo. Actually, the draft is almost here. The NBA draft, 2020 NBA draft. So LaMelo Ball, Killian Hayes, Anthony Edwards, almost here. Almost coming to the NBA. Can't wait to see their cards in this game. Cannot wait. We're in Phillips Arena right now. Atlanta Hawks court. State Farm Arena, I mean. They changed their sponsor. So Dominique Wilkins, let's look at very quickly. I'm looking at his history, his bio. Dominique Wilkins, 1985. Nice defense right there. I didn't do that, but another Atlanta Hawk, Dikembe Mutombo scores. I do love the Halloween promo, the card art especially. So I actually enjoy it. The Halloween promo, it's pretty fun. The best Halloween promo, of course, was Season 3 with Mask, Kyrie Irving, and Scary Terry. And but this Halloween promo, second Halloween promo, George Iceman Gervin. That was a little bit better. They're pretty good. Collins, almost got him. I'll get him soon, hopefully. The live stream, after a great deal of lag, now it's not laggy at all. So, interesting. Let's look at the two NBA dunk contests that he was in. So he wins 1980, 85, and 1990. That's a long comeback, but he came back. So let's just look at his opponents. And he did participate in other dunk contests as well. Let's look that up a little bit. Learn some NBA history. Let's get into a game first. So 1984 was actually the first NBA dunk contest in the NBA All-Star Game. Now the player that won that dunk contest was Larry Nance from the Phoenix Suns. Not as famous as Dominique Wilkins, make sure. But yes, Larry Nance, I believe he did a behind the back, or no, he blindfolded his eyes or something like that, and then he dunked. Larry Nance is the father of Larry Nance Jr., who plays for the Cleveland Cavaliers and did play for the Lakers. So if anybody knows that. I think he dunked the ball and he used his hand to cover his eyes. So it looks like he was blindfolded, like a blind dunk. So that's how he won the dunk contest. So he was the first dunk contest winner. Second place was Dr. J, Julius Erving. And then in third place was Dominique Wilkins. So Larry Nance defeated two very famous dunkers. Two legends right there. And who else was in that dunk contest? Fourth place, Daryl Griffin, Utah Jazz. I do not know much about him. Fifth place, Edgar Jones, San Antonio Spurs. Do not know much about him. Sixth place, Ralph Sampson. Ralph Sampson's a Hall of Famer. Cool that he participated in this dunk contest. I never seen it. I never really seen their Hall of Famer. And he was in this dunk contest. And then Michael Cooper, LA Clippers. LA Lakers, Michael Cooper, I mean. He was last place. So in 1985, Dominique comes back again and wins the NBA dunk contest, but he actually defeats Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan comes in second place. So interesting. And other players in that dunk contest. Dr. J, Julius Erving, who actually came in fourth place. Larry Nance actually came in fifth place. And Clyde Drexler came in last place. So interesting. Of course, won the second ever NBA dunk contest. I believe Dr. J, he won a dunk contest, but at the time he was in the ABA. And that's when he dunked from the free throw line, which is more what he's famous for, dunking from the free throw line. Dr. J, Julius Erving, we're playing a little bit out of control. So 1985, Dominique wins. So in 1986, Dominique loses the NBA dunk contest, but Spud Webb, only 5'7", Atlanta Hawks, Spud Webb, who's also one of these Halloween cards, 5'7", he won the dunk contest over Dominique Wilkins, his own teammate. And Gerald Wilkins is actually Dominique Wilkins' brother. I believe came in fourth place. So those two brothers are pretty good at dunking. 1987, Michael Jordan wins the dunk contest, but does not. Dominique Wilkins does not participate in that contest, but Gerald Wilkins does participate in that contest, and he comes in last place. 1987, 1988. Michael Jordan wins the 1988 NBA dunk contest, and Michael Jordan defeats Dominique Wilkins, participates, and he comes in second place. So Michael Jordan comes back and defeats Dominique Wilkins in 1988. Let's look in 1989. 1988, Spud Webb actually comes in last place. So a lot of these players back then, especially, they actually participate in a lot of dunk contests. They came back a lot, which is, you don't really see that as much today. You see that a little bit, but not that much. 1989, Kenny Skywalker. I believe Jalen Rose's dad. Jalen Rose, that works for ESPN, his dad won the dunk contest in 1989. 1990, though, Dominique Wilkins comes back and returns to the NBA dunk contest and wins it the second time, 1990. Dominique Wilkins wins it. Nice dunk right there. And Kenny Smith actually comes in. Kenny Smith was very funny. Works with Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal at TNT. He actually came in with Sacramento Kings. Actually comes in second place. And Kenny the Skywalker, also another Kenny, that's one from the previous year. Jalen Rose's dad actually comes in third place. And number 4 is Sean Kemp. Wow. Sean Kemp only comes in fourth place. Also another great dunker. In fifth place, Scottie Pippen. Wow. Scottie Pippen is actually a pretty great dunker as well. As you see, one time playing against the Knicks, he dunked over Patrick Ewing. And then that was a very awesome dunk. So that's pretty cool. Heck yeah, Jen, hello. Thank you for coming. How are you doing tonight? Heck yeah, James. How was your Halloween? So Dominique Wilkins, after the two dunk contests I participated in, after he won those two dunk contests, he stopped participating in the dunk contest. Let me look at the 90s if he participates again. I know he doesn't. So he never after participating in a lot of dunk contests, after winning two dunk contests, he stopped participating, which is normal. Awesome as well. Awesome to hear that. Heck yeah, Jim. Awesome to hear that. Happy they're doing well. How are you in the playing? You're still playing NBA Live Mobile? Did you get the Dominique Wilkins yet? And this is the Dominique Wilkins gameplay. I got it on Halloween night. I know a lot of people also got it. If you're still playing the game. So right here, Dominique will slam dunk. Oh, backwards slam dunk right there. Backwards slam dunk. Atlanta Hawks legend. Unfortunately, he's never won a 9-time All-Star, but unfortunately, he did not win the dunk. And never won an NBA championship, unfortunately. And later got injured as well. Got any costumes this Halloween? No, I did not go trick-or-treating. I did not go. So I did not wear any costume. You have any special costumes or something like that for Halloween? Did you go trick-or-treating and stuff? This year I felt it's like a little bit unsafe because of the virus and everything like that. I know some people, maybe with wearing more face masks or something like that, they've went to Halloween stuff. Alright, so something about dunk contests, of course, is that Dominique Wilkins actually participated in dunk contests a lot. I'm quite surprised. Spud Webb also participated in dunk contests a lot. Even Michael Jordan. So today, less people participate in dunk contests, which is a criticism of dunk contests. Some people think it's kind of boring. There's a lot of stars who do not participate in it. LeBron James never participated in the NBA dunk contest. Russell Westbrook never participated in the NBA dunk contest. Carmelo Anthony never participated in the NBA dunk contest. And they would probably, had they participated, they probably would have won. They probably would have won the game. Oh, Among Us. Right now, I'm not going to play I don't have time to play a game as I'm live streaming NBA Live Mobile. But maybe some other time. I might live stream that game again. I deleted the app because my phone, too much stuff on my phone, so I actually deleted that app right now. So maybe some other time if I live stream it or something. I actually do not play that game that much. I play NBA Live Mobile a little bit too much because I'm trying to grind. So sorry. But maybe some other time. I should really try to play that game more because it's a more popular game, stuff like that, but I haven't had the time to do that. But anyway, today's November 1st. In a couple of minutes, it'll be November 2nd. I know it's 11:57 in my state. And the NBA draft is coming up. LaMelo Ball. I heard that LeVar Ball, his father, of course, actually wants LaMelo Ball to drop in the draft because he wants LaMelo Ball to play for number one, the New York Knicks, and then possibly also another team would be the Detroit Pistons. Both teams, they don't really have a point guard, so actually both teams would probably love to have him, but the Knicks and the Pistons, their draft pick is not that high. Which is why LaMelo Ball is kind of, his dad wants him to drop in the draft. That's why I heard the rumors. I also heard LaMelo Ball is not interviewing well. That's what I heard. and that's causing him to drop in the draft. Could that be his father's influence? Tell him not to interview well. I don't know. Dominique Wilkins right there. Nice slam dunk to end it. So November 18, Wednesday, November 18, 2020 will be the NBA draft. And should be very exciting. Probably the first time the draft's, because of the virus, first time the draft's ever been held in November. And I heard that January 2021, the NBA season should start, or possibly on Christmas, late December 25. Usually there's NBA games on Christmas. It's very popular. It's like tradition, you know. So, and this time I do not think there's going to be a bubble anymore. Because, of course, the NFL, MLB, they're not playing in the bubble anymore. So this time there should not be, there probably isn't going to be a bubble. But I assume that November 18, you're going to see a LaMelo Ball card on that day. An Anthony Edwards card. A James Wiseman card. A Killian Hayes card. So I can't wait. Almost here. Season 4 of NBA Live Mobile season because of the NBA because of the virus. Very long season. Very long season. Where's the human highlight reel? That's the guy we won for our game right there. Slam dunk right there. Let's autoplay a little bit. And after that, there should be Thanksgiving soon. United States and stuff like that. It was like Daylight Savings Day or something like that. So we got the 3-point shot. I think he stepped on the line. So it's a long mid-range shot. And in 2020, the year is almost over. So January 18, Election Day, of course, is in a couple days. Actually, it's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow's Election Day. And we'll see who wins, Donald Trump or Joe Biden. So it should be exciting. Today is the last day before the election. There's a lot of early voting, a lot in the mail voting. That's what happened. 18, like I said, is the NBA draft. And then Thanksgiving is going to be on 26. So there should be a Thanksgiving promo near that week. And then there'll be Black Friday. And of course, this game has a lot of Black Friday cards. Some of their best card art actually comes from the Black Friday cards. So pretty cool. A lot of stuff happening. Season 4 might even be one of the best seasons of NBA Live Mobile. Because so much stuff is happening. So, Thursday. Usually it's the end of November. Last Thursday of November. November 26th will be Thanksgiving. And November 27th will be Black Friday. So, a lot of exciting stuff. And then before you know it, it'll be December and then it'll be Christmas. And then the end of 2020. And then hopefully 2020 is a much better, more boring, safer year than 2020, of course. Strangest year probably ever. Info Spot 4. It was very hard. I went to live stream earlier, but it was very laggy. It could not work. Yeah, but now it's a lot better now. Although in the beginning it lagged, but I hope you're doing well tonight. One more day until election time. Presidential election between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. So exciting time for politics. Dominique Wilkins, slam dunk right there. The human highlight reel. The human highlight reel. Stefan Marbury, you have a great night. Take care. So tomorrow, Election Day, November 2nd. November 3rd, Tuesday, and then November 18th. What did you say? I had to go. That went by really fast, so I'm going to have to go to my YouTube. The words go by really fast. It pops up in my live stream, but it goes by really fast. I'm going to go check to see what you said. In Full Sport 401. But yeah, so then November 18th is the NBA draft, and then Thanksgiving on the 26th, and then 27th, Black Friday. I have some visual problems with the live the other night. My old laptop or YouTube, I got some video. Oh, sorry to hear that. I watched the live stream, and yeah, sometimes it's a little bit blurry. But hopefully you can fix that. But it's all right. You can still see her face, so that's what I thought of it. I can still hear you talk clearly. So it's still pretty good live stream. You always make great live streams. Very interesting topics and everything like that. So I do not know much about cameras and how they work and stuff like that. So if there's a way to make it a little bit less blurry and more like focused in or clear, that would make it even better, your live streams. Stefan Marbury was shot. I see numbers Trump might get Minnesota. Well, right now, Joe Biden's like leading in the polls, winning by 10%, and he's pretty much leading in every swing state. And Minnesota usually is, I believe, won by the Democrats, but Trump might get it as well. Because one of the reasons, I believe, is that a lot of cops, I think, will vote for Donald Trump in this election. And you see what happened with George Floyd. And usually African Americans will vote for Joe Biden, and so it's kind of divided this year. I do believe a lot of cops will vote for Donald Trump. So, Donald Trump is actually he's campaigning a lot in that state of Minnesota, from what I've seen. So he could actually win that state. Now, there's a lot of shy Donald Trump supporters. So the polling, sometimes, you don't know how accurate it is. As last time the people in the media said that Hillary Clinton was going to win. So you don't know how accurate that is. There's a lot of shy Donald Trump supporters. And they might eventually come out. They're going to come out on election day to vote. So we'll see. Now, another interesting thing about that is that there's a state, Arizona. Arizona is also has become a swing state. Well, mostly always Republican state. And this year, it could possibly be a swing state. So Democrats have been campaigning there. John McCain, his wife, his widow, Cindy McCain, and I know his daughter that works on The View, Meghan McCain, they support Joe Biden. So, and John McCain, of course, a longtime senator in Arizona. So we'll see. Pretty interesting election. So you say that I got a new Logitech webcam and still have an issue. My old computer or YouTube, maybe internet. Yes, that's true. sometimes, there's a lot of we don't know if it's the internet sometimes or YouTube or even some kind of connection. Might be your internet. But I have to say, live streaming a lot every day. Live streaming a lot every day. Every day is different. So like some days it's like perfect. Everything is perfect. Some days it's incredibly laggy. And I don't know why that is, but just sometimes it's like that. Sometimes maybe you pick a certain time and then there's a lot of people online or something like that on their phones, and then it's very slow. So I've also had a lot of problems with live streams. I've now live streamed probably like every day for like 3 months, but I had problems today and a couple days ago. I feel like I'm like a veteran of live streams now, but you always get those problems. And I don't know if it's my phone or it's like my internet or just everything's just slow sometimes. But sometimes it's absolutely perfect. Sometimes it's absolutely perfect. And I also looked up my live stream videos and stuff like that. Sometimes if you look at your PC, and my computer sometimes it's like auto 360 pixel or picture. And sometimes you have to press like 720 or something like that, and then it gets clearer. But sometimes it's not clear at all. It's just very laggy. So, I don't know. Good luck to you on your... Hope you can fix that issue. We definitely hear you very clearly. A couple times when I live streamed, there were times when I even had audio problems where if you remember, I did The Sims and I spoke like very fast, like a chickmunk, and nobody understood what I was going to say. So you never know. That's what I have to say about live streams. That's why it's probably live, Every day there's something different. So we're going to continue playing this game. Let's see how many that. 54% my phone, so plenty of time. Just right now, just playing these events right here. And over again, because they don't have that much stamina. Oh yeah, I should probably play some more other events to get my stamina up. Now today they released a monthly master, LeBron James. I believe multiple different positions, point guard, small forward. And different card art when he was a Laker, when he was a Miami Heat, when he was a Cleveland Cavalier. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Always love when there's something new in the game. For my thumbnail, because it's not Halloween anymore, so I try to make my thumbnail a little bit more different. But I still have the emoji of the pumpkin and stuff like that, but I understand that I didn't want to make it Halloween again. Ooh, make that Kevin Matone fall down. This was a very nice dunk right here. Nice picture. He misses that dunk. Jaren Jackson Jr. slam dunk right there. Love the animation. Love the animation. So speaking of Donald Trump and Joe Biden, I made videos, pictures from baby to adulthood. So if you are interested, if anybody's interested in viewing the pictures of presidents from when they were a kid, baby to adulthood, check that out. It was very fun making him. I actually enjoy making him. It's a long process. You have to find every picture, and every picture I try to find the date for each picture. So I'm basically like finding the source, each date. I want to make a correct date. Shane Battier. Hello, rebounder. How are you doing today? I watched your video with the challenges and stuff. Great job on those stuff. Creative videos, rebounder. How's everyone doing? Good. I live stream pretty late tonight, so there's not that many people. I think right now you're the only person here. But thanks for coming, rebounder. Appreciate your support. Yeah, those are very creative. You're very funny memes, humor. Dwight Howard. You know Dwight Howard, he in the NBA Finals, the last game, game 6, he actually shot a 3-point shot. When did I start watching the NBA? Long time ago, probably around like the LeBron James years. When he was a Cavalier and stuff like that. I don't remember. Yeah, Dwight Howard actually made a 3-point shot in that game. So I remember that. And I think someone actually made a video about it. There's a YouTube channel. You started watching in 2018. Okay, awesome. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, there's a YouTube channel like dedicated to Dwight Howard shooting threes. I watch the Wizards. Yeah, I think you remember. I remember you saying that you like the Wizards, or you made a video about the Wizards. What I was gonna say is that there's a YouTube channel like dedicated to. I was really interested in the Brooklyn Nets. Oh, okay. Yeah, you told me Brooklyn Nets your favorite team. I remember you made a video on the Wizards as well. Interesting that you like that team, the Brooklyn Nets. Oh yeah, Brooklyn Nets. Steve Nash is the head coach, and they hired Mike D'Antoni as assistant coach. Oh, you switched teams. No problem. You're also you're from a different you're from Indonesia. You're from a different country. In America, it's like most people they just like from LA, they just pick the LA Lakers as their favorite team. So there's like where wherever they live, they just pick that team. But you're from outer country, you could pick any team you could like any team. I'm gonna check something of that. I might use a different computer on my next live. If I have visual problems, then it's my internet service issue from AT&T. No problems, then it's my old laptop computer. I have a Dell laptop from 2009. Oh, no problem. Info Spot 401, yeah. Definitely try out. If you have a new computer or a different computer or laptop, you should definitely try it out. Many different things. devices. You might even try out using your phone sometimes, even. I know some apps you can actually show your face, but it's probably not as clear as your camera. So you definitely try it out. Try to draw a 3-point shot. So yeah, it was a huge coincidence for me. But I didn't know that Kyrie KD joined. Yeah, they just joined last season, so your team is definitely a very interesting team now. Very talented team. But of course, you were there, a fan before that. You were a fan when there was Brooke Lopez and Jeremy Lin, Deron Williams. So you're a longtime fan of that team. Huge coincidence. I also like the colors of the Nets. They have amazing jerseys, and their court's really nice. Put them in a new tribute. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll check it out later. I appreciate that. Do play this again. I'll be honest, I just started watching the Nets this year. Oh, no problem. I think you just started watching NBA. You're welcome. I appreciate it, Football 101. I just started watching the Nets this year. No problem. I think you just kind of started watching NBA a couple years ago. No problem. Boston Celtics. You're from LA. You like the Lakers. Info Spot 401's from Detroit. So he likes the Pistons. That's kind of how like we're rooting for the home team. But you're from other country. You could like any player or any team you want. The highlights when they had Brooke Lopez. Brooke Lopez was like a pretty good player with the Brooklyn Nets. He was a one-time All-Star. So yeah, there's a very. There used to be the New Jersey Nets actually. There used to be New Jersey Nets, of course. I watch the NFL now. Oh, you watch it now? Oh, okay, cool. I like the New York Knicks, the New York Nets, in the oh, okay, New York. You like the? I think the Jets. Yeah, I think they lost every game this year. By the way, the Jets and the Giants, they actually play in the same arena, I think. They both play in New Jersey. New Jersey and New York are very close to each other. Very, very close. Why'd you pick the Nets? I mean the Jets as your favorite, just because it's New York, New York, New Jersey. Yeah, they're both bad. They're both bad. And most spot for a while talks about uh, Detroit Lions are also really bad. So there are a lot of bad teams. Yeah, you don't even have to pick them as to be fans of those teams. Those teams are actually they're gonna be miserable because they're gonna lose a lot, like the Jets. You typed in NFL on YouTube. Oh, okay. You just like that team. Well, you seem to really like the like New Jersey stuff because that's a New Jersey. Actually, it's a New York team. Actually, New York. Yeah, that's New York. Oh, okay. You didn't stop watching them. Yeah, interesting choices that you picked. The Jets are a pretty bad franchise. The Giants are a little bit better. They've won championships. Also, another bad team, Cleveland Browns are also really bad. Chicago Bears fan, but they're having offense problems. Lost their last two games. Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Because so far they or anything like that. The Chicago Bears. But yeah, I've seen and today Tua. I was trying to see Tua started today for the Miami Dolphins. At least the Bears score something, unlike the Jets against the Miami Dolphins. Oh, yeah. Well, the Jets are terrible. I think they're the worst team in the NFL, right? So that's disappointing. The Jets. Let's get my stamina right here. My Halloween stamina right here. I'm trying to watch Tua in his first start. It was supposed to be at 10 a.m. But in LA, even though they were playing the LA Rams, so I thought they were going to show on TV. But I think they showed the Steelers and Ravens first, and then so I when I saw that I just stopped watching. But then later they showed some of the game, the LA Rams and the Miami Dolphins. And the Rams did not play well this year. I mean, this game they had a really bad game, and 201 his first start. Jets getting the first pick. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Cool though. Let's produce this LeBron James event that I haven't done yet. Do you watch college football? Rebounder? Were the Dolphins always good? No, that's a bad franchise. Dolphins are also a bad franchise. They actually lose a lot. I think in the 90s or something they were good. But I watched football also for a long time, and the Dolphins are usually pretty bad. They just make at best they make the playoffs, and then they're usually a bad team. NFC East division is real bad. Winner of that division might make the playoffs below 500. Oh, you don't watch college football? We're Dolphins always good. You might actually ask InfoSpot 401 that the Dolphins NFC East division. I actually do not watch football that much. I watch the NBA more, so the divisions are really important in football. Michigan State fan. We beat University of Michigan Saturday. Oh, congratulations, congratulations. Man, talking to my best friend. Oh, thank you for that comment. Yes, it's like we're best friends. Awesome. By the way, rebounder, when you watch like NBA games, like it's usually like in the what time is it when you watch those NBA games? And what channel do you watch it on? In Indonesia. Do you have like ESPN or is it some Indonesia channel? I'm quite interested in that. Oh, you watch it on YouTube Live? Oh, okay. You have YouTube Live. It's usually like 9 a.m. Oh, so yeah. So for us, it's like nighttime. You watch for you. It's like in the early morning. Oh, that's interesting. So you actually get to watch it more then, or you probably have to go prepare for school and stuff like that. Interesting. Commercials of YouTube Live. So yeah, yeah. 9 a.m. is your break now. Oh, okay, okay. 15:29. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Will school get break time? Cool, cool. Well, thank you for anybody that just came. I appreciate the support. Welcome to my channel. I make NBA Live Mode videos and stuff like that. I heard in Asian countries that sometimes for lunch you go back home. You go back home to eat lunch. Do you eat lunch? Do you ever go back home when you eat lunch? What's your favorite NFL team? That's tough to say. I actually do not have a favorite NFL team. I do not really have. I do not watch it that much, so I do not really say. I don't go home when like. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But some schools in Indonesia do. Oh, okay. Because I always heard that you guys go back home to eat lunch. Because in American schools, we eat lunch at school. Because, because there's not a lot of money on my part. Oh, okay. America, like, usually people just eat lunch at school. So, like, they give you, like, hamburgers or pizza or something like that. French fries or some salad or something like that. If it's safe next year, winter or spring for the virus, I can't wait to go back to go bowling and do some bowling. Awesome. I hope that, yeah, I hope it gets better next year and you get make some bowling videos. I enjoyed your Kmart video when you went outside. You went to the corporation at Kmart. That was pretty cool. Very interesting. Dang, hamburgers, Indonesia rarely gives rice. Oh, okay. How come it doesn't give you rice? I thought most Asian people eat rice, right? Hamburgers, a lot of Americans, it's like the most American food, right? Hamburgers. And I'll say school hamburgers are not that great. But like it's kind of dry. Like the meat and the buns, but it's alright. It's pretty normal to eat a hamburger in America. And the hot dogs is also another food. School food is usually not that great. But like let's say McDonald's or something, Burger King tastes a lot better. Fast food. My classmates usually just buy like normal drinks. I love bowling. Thanks for watching the Kmart video. Yeah, it was a very enjoyable video. It's quite interesting that Kmart, there's not many stores anymore of Kmart. In the 1980s, it was actually a very popular store. And like people would go to Kmart a lot. There's a lot of Kmart commercials, and it's kind of sad that it still exists, but it's not there anymore. Well, I mean, school give me rice, but besides rice, school just give me like an egg, and that's it. Give me rice. Besides rice, just give me like an egg. That's it. Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. Fun fact: $10 is enough to eat a whole day in Indonesia. Wow. Okay. Interesting fact. Yeah, in Asian countries, I believe you guys eat more rice and then more noodles and stuff like that. Does your school is it like majority Muslim? I know that Muslims they cannot eat pork. They see pork as dirty, and so Muslims cannot eat pork. So does your school serve pork, or is that like something that they do not serve? You're having a sub battle against Mr. Logic. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Well, I know Mr. Logic a little bit as well. Good luck on that. No pork in my school. Okay. Yeah, it says Indonesia was Muslim majority country, and so they don't have any pork because I go to public school. Good thing I didn't go in the buildings for black mode. Oh, really? Oh, so it's like abandoned and stuff like that. So, oh, that's quite scary. Info spot 401. Public school has a lot of Muslims, so no pork. Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting facts. Yeah, I kind of expected that they don't have any pork. Now, in parts of India, or most parts of India, so because the cow is like sacred, so Indians do not eat beef. In America, of course, we eat a lot of beef all the time. But India, they have McDonald's, and sometimes you search it up on YouTube. So instead of a Big Mac with beef, they have a Big Mac from McDonald's. Instead of beef, they have a chicken Big Mac, all chicken, which I think is pretty cool. Just random facts right there. And for the Christians, the school provides a private room. There's a mosque in my school. Oh yes, the mosque. If Christians want to do religious stuff, yes. I heard of the yes. I believe yes that Muslims they have to pray every day, and I think in the afternoon to they look toward Mecca, which is in I believe it's Saudi Arabia, right? So you look toward the east, I believe. Interesting. Yeah, Muslims pray 5 times a day. They pray a lot. They're very religious. Interesting, cool stuff. I'm learning about other countries. Also, like, do you have girls in your school? Rebounder, do you have girls, or are you all boys school, or is it like girl and boys school? How much does the most expensive thing cost in your cafeteria? I don't remember top of my head, but I think it's like maybe like $3, $5 for like the hamburger. I used to have like free lunch and stuff like that. But like I believe it's like $3. I don't want to say it's that much. It's not that much if they have chips. Yeah, it's yeah, like around $3. That's like $3. It's pretty cheap in our state, but yeah, in California and stuff like that, it's a lot of stuff is a headscarf, right? And do you know what is that called in your country? Rebounder? Because I think it's called burqa, but I'm not sure. Or is it hijab? It's a hijab. But they usually girls have to wear a headscarf. Um, I'm interested in what $3 is like 4,500 rupiah. Rupiah is the Indonesian currency. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, different country has different stuff, you know. Gives you 4 meals. 4,500 rupiah gives you 4 meals. Interesting. Yeah, every country is very different. Lots of different stuff in every country. I've seen Indonesia. I know people I think are Buddhist. Buddhism, the religion. That means $3 for 4 meals. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, most Asian countries are Buddhist, but Indonesia and I think Malaysia has a lot of Muslim religion and other religions like Christianity and stuff like that. Stefan Marbury with a shot. Kevin Durant. You know our former president, Barack Obama. His father is from Indonesia. His stepfather, and his mom is a white woman, and then they lived in was a professor, but he lived in Indonesia for a little bit when he was a kid. Of course, Barack Obama's real father is biological father is from Kenya, so he's mixed, half black, half white. If LeBron went to NFL, how they are, he'll do pretty well. LeBron James. I don't know what position he would play. That's right, Brian. Yeah, and Barack Obama, you didn't know that? That's some interesting fun fact of the day. Yeah, Barack Obama's stepfather is from Indonesia. So he grew up in Indonesia a little bit. And he has a stepsister that's half Indonesian. So his stepsister, his mom is a professor. She's white. His real father is black from Kenya. But he grew up in a little bit in Indonesia. I just want to check to see if that's right. Yes. So looking at Barack Obama, this presidential election's almost here. Anyway, so Barack Obama right now is campaigning, helping Joe Biden. But in 1963, his mom, Barack Obama's mom, met his dad. His stepdad, is called Lolo Sotorio at the University of Hawaii. And she's a professor, like a teacher. They're both professors, and they got married. They met in Hawaii, and then went to Indonesia in 1966, and they lived there a little bit. I think they live in Jatara. Jatara, I think it's pronounced that. Jatara. Very proud of it. Yeah, I thought it was very cool information as well. So, Barack Obama has a very interesting life, for sure. Barack Obama grew up in Hawaii, and then Hawaii is a state, part of the United States, but there aren't many black people in Hawaii, not many African Americans, so Hawaii actually has a lot of Asian people, so a lot of Japanese people, Filipino people, Native Hawaiian people, and Samoan people, and stuff like that. And so, one time, Barack Obama was talking to one of the YouTubers, and I heard that he actually carries like a Buddhist statue, and like a small little statue in his pocket. Because in Hawaii, there was like a Buddhist temple near his house. So he's a very interesting guy. He's 11 size shoes for. Quick question: is a 11 size shoe big for American 13-year-old? I would say yeah, it is 11 size shoe. I'll say it is pretty big. So like 13 years old, I don't know what height you would be at, but like if you're like 5'4" or something, I think that's my shoe size. I think it's because you're a guy, I think it's a little bit big, but it should be normal. It should be normal. And of course, the more you grow, you'll have bigger feet as well. If you want to play basketball, you should have bigger feet as well. So I think that is pretty normal. It seems like a little big, but I don't really remember that well. Yeah, Shaq has the basketball players that have really huge feet, big feet. It's very gross looking. His foot, his toe. It's like you can't really. It looks all messed up. His foot. No offense to Shaq, but one time he showed his foot. A lot of football players are like that too. Their foot are gross. And Shaq's foot is really gross as well. Yeah, if you ever Google search that, it's really gross. So be careful. But it's the NBA and stuff like that. So I'm gonna log off my account and I'm gonna play on this account to get the weekend player stuff. Let's turn that off. If you show feed, it's gross. Oh, you can Google search that yourself. Yeah, there's a picture of Shaquille O'Neal's feet. So Barack Obama, I thought he is comes from very diverse backgrounds. Barack Obama. Now his lived in Hawaii. Lived in a little bit in Indonesia. Lived in Chicago. Lived in like New York a little bit for college. Lived in Los Angeles a little bit for college. So a very interesting person. And then became president. I wonder what happened if the Nets stay in New Jersey. If the Nets stay in New Jersey, it'll probably be similar, same thing. Except they wouldn't have those Brooklyn Net jerseys, those awesome Brooklyn Net jerseys. It'd probably be similar. When they had Jason Kidd, you know those teams, Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin. They had Jerome Williams. Do you think Dwight will ever win a ring before 2020? I definitely didn't. Yeah, I did not think he was going to win a ring either. But the only way I thought he was going to win a ring is if he went on a team like the Lakers and stuff like that. So I thought it was possible that if he was a role player on a championship team, because he's getting old. He's about to retire, in my opinion. So otherwise, I did not think he was going to be a star. He's declining, I did not think he was going to be a star player on any team. After the Houston Rockets, So I did not think he was going to win a championship. At least as a star player. Who's your pick for the 2020 champions before the 2020 postseason? Who's my pick for the 2020 season? It will probably be the Lakers. Why? Because LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Mine's for the Bucks. I've seen the NBA for a long time. The reason I don't pick the Bucks is because I feel like they're a one-man team. That Giannis. Hey, this referee is standing there and just like tripping in to him. But anyways, Giannis is like a one-man team. So one-man teams usually do not win championship. But I thought the Lakers would win because although it's a very boring choice. LeBron James is on that team and then Anthony Davis and all those veterans. I thought the Lakers were going to win. But my second choice would have been the Clippers. I think the Clippers were a popular choice. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. But I still would. If you go back to the 90s and you see the Michael Jordan teams and you're playing against them, Michael Jordan teams, right? Michael Jordan always wins, That's similar to LeBron James, in my opinion. So I thought it was pretty boring. Unfortunately, with basketball, if you watch it long enough, you could tell sometimes who's going to win. And usually the team with more talent. 2017 Golden State Warriors versus the 1996 Bulls, who will win? I would pick, this is my popular opinion, I think 2007 Team Warriors have Kevin Durant on it, right? So I would pick the Golden State Warriors. The reason why is this. Because Kevin Durant and Michael Jordan, even though everyone says how great Michael Jordan is and he's the GOAT and everything, but you have Klay Thompson. And you also have Draymond Green. So you have four players versus two great Chicago Bulls players. And also, you have Dennis Rodman, I think, is on that team. But I would say that Dennis Rodman's more defense. So even Draymond Green, but America's around midnight. Yes, it is midnight. Why does stream so late? Because I have more time at night. I have more time at night. It's buffering. There you go. Elbow cough. You have the buffering stuff. The buffering emoji. Yeah, the election almost tomorrow, so we'll see, who wins and everything like that. Hopefully, so everybody's more united and everything like that. Do you think you hit one case? Do you think I ever hit? I felt it took a long time, like 2 years. So it did feel like sometimes I'll never get that mark. I'm happy to get to that mark. It is very laggy now, isn't it? If you do YouTube long enough, you'll eventually get there too, rebounder. Although it is a tough journey, especially NBA Live Mobile. I feel like not many people. You're actually rebounding your time. That changed my about section. My about section, I haven't changed it from the first day. It's like from the first few days. Still says NBA Live. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I forgot. Forget to do those things. Oh no, my game's. Let me try to get back into the game. Try to finish some of these weekend players. I'll probably change it one day. But I keep forgetting to do those things. Do you update those stuff a lot? Yeah, it is important to do that if you want I get tired and stuff like that. By the way, your time, right? Like 15:51. I actually do not understand that type of time because in America we don't really use those type of times. But pretty cool. I'll probably have to check out how to convert that time. But it says 3:56 p.m. in Indonesia. Cool. Okay, so let's try to get back in the game. And then what was I going to say? Let's look at the Indonesia money. I was going to look it up. Ooh, your money, American money is all green. It's only green color pretty much. Your money is very nice looking. It looks like the European money, the euros or Canadian money. You have a pink colored money, and then you have red color money and yellow color money and green color money and purple color money. Pretty cool. I always thought every other country's their colors are all very bright. I always like the other countries' colors. I always love learning about other countries' money. I don't know why it fascinates me. Yeah, it's military time. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I do not know much about military time, but I probably have to learn more about it. Red is most expensive. Oh, okay. Interesting. Looks like it has 100,000. Well, you have 100,000 is is the red one. Looking on the Google pictures, Google search. I believe the as in most countries, you probably have like presidents, prime ministers, or possibly kings as your money. Yeah, Ruba. I was in the army back in the 90s. Oh, cool. Very cool. You're in the army. Yeah, I always expected you were in the army because you always talk about the like those military stories. Very cool. Thank you for your service, Infospo 401, to the country. Thank you for your service. So you said Ruby, $100 is $6.5. Red money, $6.5. Oh, cool, cool. Interesting. Cool. Thanks for telling me, Rebounder. If I have free time, I'll try. Let's go. Yes, or I'll try to learn more about your country's money. My sister made me a cake, or AMD a cake. Oh, your birthday already passed. Your sister made a cake. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, okay. You talk about in the 1980s. I'll try to check it out. Uh, in the weekend. Look forward to your stories. You always seem to have great stories in Festival 401. Oh, cool. Very cool. Hey, what? I got into this one. I play a lot. Then you get to eat a lot of cake then. That's pretty cool. I love cake. Congratulations. What type of cake do you like, Rebounder? Your section is I'm just a dude making videos. Yeah, very funny. I like chocolate. I like chocolate cake too. I love chocolate. Those are simple words, but pretty cool words. I'm just a dude making videos. I notice a lot of YouTubers they do not change their about section. Sometimes you're just tired or like lazy to do, too lazy to do it. That happens as well. I'll try to win this game. Oh, by the way, I should just say they give us Halloween weekend players. So there's some nickname players. If you look down at the card, I'll make my section about more small. Cool, cool, cool. So Kawhi Leonard is called the Claw. Goran Dragic is called the Dragon. Lamar Odom is called the Candyman. I forgot to say that. And then there's Duncanstein, another nickname player. Oh, cool. Max Hedman. Interesting, interesting. I look forward to watching your live stream. I look forward to it. Interesting story. I enjoy listening to your live streams and your stories, especially military stuff. I always suspected you were from military background because no problem though. I enjoy watching your live stream. They're very interesting. I learn a lot of stuff, you know. Now, of course, I love when you talk about movies and TV shows and stuff like that. So we have like similar interests as well. The military stuff, I do not know that much about it, but so I like learning about that stuff as well. So I actually learned a lot from your live streams. Yeah, and also in Rebounder, I like chocolate cake, and I pretty much like every cake. I like ice cream. America is the same way, you know. I think every person in the world likes chocolate cake, chocolate ice cream, and stuff like that. So America also like birthdays. Whether you're a kid or an adult or something, you always have like a birthday cake. I heard back then, uh, especially in other countries, they did not have a birthday cake to celebrate their birthday. If you older people, they'll sometimes say that. I guess in America they always had birthday cakes or something like that. I'm not sure, but you know there's other countries, you know, different traditions. A rebounder, I make family kind friend. Okay, cool. Rebounder, well, you pretty cool. Make family you do make family friendly content and be like mobile. You can also say that you like basketball and stuff like that. You like you make basketball videos or something like that, and be like mobile videos or other stuff. Among Us, you could say that. Among Us is a really popular game right now, the most popular game in the world, but you know, in a couple years from now, maybe it's not going to be as popular anymore. So who knows? In 2 or 3 years, will people still play Among Us? Who knows? Or I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say I like basketball. Oh, okay, no problem. You can say whatever you want, not because I'm embarrassed. Oh, okay. No, you can say whatever you want to. It's your info channel. It's your personal info. But yeah, I like to make a channel, an open channel. Yeah, cool, for sure. That's kind of like my channel too. I do not always want to make videos about basketball. I didn't start off wanting to make an NBA Live mobile channel. I just ended up playing this game and just like there's something to do, you know. So this channel is basically whatever I'm interested in. Whatever I'm interested in. So I think that's pretty cool. Now YouTube, they usually just say that to make certain channels about certain content, like a niche. Like if you make basketball, just make basketball videos, but I don't want people to read my submission thing. I don't like basketball in this juice belt section. Oh, okay. Oh, I totally understand. I totally understand. Yeah, and also those info sections, sometimes, you know, you make those whatever the you think the viewer that will watch, whatever, write something that the viewer maybe would like to write something the viewer would like to we'll try to add you, of course, some nice message. Is what I'm trying to say. It's actually 1 a.m. right now. 1 a.m. I actually started. I was gonna live stream earlier, but my live stream it did not work, so that was why. This is why I'm live streaming right now. Almost done though. I always go till my phone ends. Almost done with the game. Try and get this Halloween weekend. It's about to end soon. One more hour, right? It's time for you to sleep, you say? And yeah, it's been. Yeah, I'm almost done. Appreciate the support. Yeah, I'm gonna go sleep soon. InfoSpot 401, thank you for coming. I appreciate your support. I'll try to watch your live stream next. Try to watch your live stream next time. Later, he's from the East Coast, so he's actually like 2, 3. He's like 4 a.m. in his state. Thank you, InfoSpot 401. InfoSpot 401 is like you know where the Detroit Pistons are? That's his favorite team. He's from Detroit. It's like 4 a.m. in his state. So I appreciate. Thank you very much for coming. You're the only NBA Live mobile right now. Yes, definitely you are for sure. So your videos are very creative for sure. So continue making those videos. And you'll eventually find an audience for those games. And if you have other stuff like 2K mobile or 2K21 or something, or other video games, you know, like Among Us, or you know, if you have the time, of course, you have to balance school and free time. But maybe if you have like weekends off, like Saturday, Sundays, and you have the time to make the videos, then definitely make those videos. Continue them. Because I think you are very talented, very funny. You're a little bit like a comedian. Thanks for the support. No problem. No problem at all. So continue making those videos, of course. Um, Also, NBA Live Mobile. If you can make helpful videos, anything that's helpful to the viewers might try to find. Hi, welcome to my channel. YT. I think it's also. I think she pronounced A Adam. G Love. They F Love. F Love. Hey, Showdown, go please. Sounds for you right now. Make 2 3-pointer. Make 2 3-pointers. Oh, I just saw that. I'll try to make it with a dragon. Hey, Showdown, go play. Looking at Showdown. Okay, in 2 minutes I will. Welcome to my channel. Well, are you in the top of the Showdown or something like that? So I'm playing this event to get the Halloween tokens. Welcome to my channel. I make a lot of NBA Live Mode videos if you're new. I wasn't paying attention, rebounder, but I think I made two do what do you call it? Yeah, one day. One day. Come on, Ben Simmons. Why is he taking so long? Why is he taking so long? So let's do Kawhi Leonard right here. Oh no, Kawhi Leonard misses that shot. Yeah, okay, I made it. I had an instant flashback. From what? From one of your challenges? Yeah, Mike D'Antoni was hired a couple days ago. I have only 5% my phone, but I should be able to finish this event. And now I'll go to Showdown. Mike D'Antoni was hired as the coach. So they're like the Phoenix Suns. So they're like the Phoenix. A cat in a box, and a dam. Brooklyn Nets are stacked now. Cool. They're like they're the Brooklyn Suns or the Phoenix Nets. Yeah, they definitely. I think it's pretty cool. They also hired Amari Stoudemire as an assistant coach as well. So they have a bunch of Phoenix Suns players. Steve Nash is the coach. Mike D'Antoni is assistant coach. I'm actually surprised that Mike D'Antoni accepted that because Mike D'Antoni, he's still good enough to be a head coach. What? What? Yeah, so. Amari Stoudemire too, yes. Amari's on that team too. Yes, the Brooklyn Nets hired Amari Stoudemire and Mike D'Antoni as the assistant coaches for Steve Nash. So they'll be coaching. They'll be coaching Durant and Kyrie Irving and all those other people. Steve Nash and Amari play. Yes, that'll be pretty cool. Bunch of alley oops and dunks. I'm gonna hurry up and play this game because you said go showdown. My phone is almost out, out though. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna go quickly to showdown. Now I'm gonna try to. Yeah, and that's for high NBA players and coaches now. They definitely are. Yeah, who knows? They might hire, I don't know, Tim Duncan. So you go show. I'll go showdown, but it's probably not going to. My phone's about to end soon. Oh no, it's making me play my first game in showdown. How do I get rid of this game? They get Tim Duncan. Okay, Adam. I see your team. So you have 109 Luca. 109 LeBron James. 110 Luca Doncic. 110 Kevin Durant. Vin Baker. Patrick Ewing. And this is my account. I don't play much. So I see your team. Awesome. You got Philadelphia 76ers. Come on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Come on.